Hello everyone, Matthew here. Earlier this week I received 3 big boxes from Inventables. Now this is going to be the fully loaded X-Carve kit, which Inventables is supplying for me in exchange for a review video, which will be coming later. So let's go ahead and unbox these and see what we got. Bubble wrap all over the place. Packaged fairly well. The box was damaged when I received it, and a couple puncture holes, but doesn't look like anything's wrong with it. Alright, now the Inventables board looks nice and flat. It's got a nice grid system with it, and all these holes are for the insets here. Grab those out for you. You get a whole bag of threaded inserts. And I'm guessing this is the hardware to mount it. Looks like these go inside of the rails, and these will attach to the spoil board to the rail. So very nice. So I grab this over here. This is probably the rails for it. Well, so far everything has been packaged well and protected very good. So these look like the cross braces for the spoil board. Spoil board supports, and then the maker slides. Nice black anodized aluminum. Very nice. Got all 4 of those. And let's see what we got in here. Alright. Looks like we got some machine screws. And then the corresponding nut plates that slide in between the grooves of the railings. We've got, this looks like the belting that the stepper motors run on. And these look like corner brackets for probably the underside of the spoil board there. And that just leaves one more box. Alright, sitting on top. Looks like we have a thank you, welcome to Inventables letter. It's a nice, looks like metallic vinyl X-Carve logo that I'm assuming I'm supposed to put on the railing. Got more bubble wrap. And a whole box full of stuff. So let's start digging in. We got the Z-axis lead screw. That's the machine lead screw with the corresponding Delrin nut. Some more bubble wrap. Looks like we got the stepper motor wiring. And there's something else in there. That is. Oh, there we go. So we got some zip wiring. The screw terminals. Grab one of those out. Ooh, you got a big long screw terminal in here. And of course, plenty of stepper motor wiring. Let's see, we've got the X-Carve clamp kit, which is some, looks like oak clamps, and some threaded nuts, some threaded inserts, and looks like some hex heads to hold them down. Pull one of these bad boys out. That's real nice, nice and sturdy. Hopefully these work well. Got the limit switch kit. Let's see, we got a bunch of wiring. Yep, there's the limit switches right there. Yeah, right there. These will be used for homing the machine out. Let's see, you got 3 of those. Looks like plenty of wire to route them to the control board, and then looks like some various hardware, little bitty nuts, little bitty screws, very teeny tiny washers, the drag chain. This is what I was really kind of excited about. I wanted to get one of these for my Shiboko. So all your wiring gets run through there and it can move back and forth. Keeps everything nice and organized. Got 2 of those, and looks like the mounting blocks for the ends. Some other hardware. Here we got the end mill starter set. Oh, there it is. There we go. Looks like it's got, oh wow. It's got a couple of flat end mills right there, a round over bit, and then 2 teeny tiny end mills. I guess that's for more like PCB milling circuit boards. It's a nice little kit, nice little case they come in. And the rest is just boxes. Let me get rid of the big box and we'll come back to those. Alright, first thing we got looks like the Invincibles tool kit. Now the Shiboko did come with one of these as well. You got your wrenches right there, and in the pouch we got another wrench, the all-important safety goggles, another end mill, or is that a drill bit? Drill bit, Allen wrenches, star type screwdriver, and some little mini flatheads there. Next we have the motion controller. So let's see what we got here. We've got the G-Shield. That's wrapped in plastic there, and we'll go ahead and open that up. So there's the G-Shield there. That sits on top of the Arduino. Go ahead and pull the Arduino out here. There we go. There's the Arduino, and then this guy will sit on top of there, wiring your power, your stepper motors, and all sorts of other stuff. Let's see what else we got in here. We got some male header connectors. Kind of looks like a caterpillar. I'm not sure what those are going to be used for, but we shall see. Got various electronic connectors. Got hardware, some wires, fan cover plate. More hardware. This is probably a fan. Yep, 24 volt fan. Figure out how to get that out. Oh. There we go. We got a USB cable. And, oh, this must be the controller box. There we go. So I'm guessing your Arduino goes inside of this baby. Your wires come through there. It's going to be for your USB, or one of those. And I'm guessing your fan attaches to this guy. Keep it all nice and cool. Next up we have, a heavy box. Looks like NEMA 23 stepper motors according to the label. Oh, there they are. Look at those babies. Those are some pretty stepper motors right there. And it looks like, so there's 4 of them in there, and then the, move those out the way, associated hardware. We got some wiring, nuts and bolts. Here are the pulleys. Right there. Next on the list, we have the spindle. Right here. Now I've been real interested to see this baby. They got some wrenches and some hardware in there. Let's look at this guy. Looks like a fan cover. Oh. Got the Ventable's anodized motor mount right there. Looks like just a simple extruded piece, but very nice. Got some thread inserts on the side for accessories. And then the spindle itself. There we go. Comes with an 1/8 inch nut, 1/8 inch collet in there. I'm guessing this guy just kind of covers the top somewhere. Now, to be honest, I was expecting something a bit bigger. I'm really not sure if this is going to cut it for what I need, but we're going to set it up and try it out. And can always switch back to the Makita if need be. Nice concept. I'm just not sure if it's going to be beefy enough for what I want to do with my machine, but we shall see. Time will tell. Alright, next we have the power supply here. Alright, what do we got? Got the power supply interface PCB. Now I'm assuming this hooks onto the power supply some way. Got some sort of end cap right there, and some hardware, and a plug, and the actual power supply itself. It's a metal box. Got some inputs right there, nicely wrapped in plastic. So I'm guessing this guy is maybe going to go on like that at some point in time with the PCB board inside of that. Kind of tidies everything up and protects you from being shocked. It's a nice touch. And last but not least, we have the core components. Let's take a look. I'm expecting these will be the biggest changes from the Shiboko. So it looks like we got the X plates. Which quite a bit larger than the Shiboko 2. See if I can figure this out. So I'm guessing your railings are going to come that way. Your stepper motor is going to be out to the front, essentially shifting the railing back, which is always a plus on a CNC machine. It gets you, can let you go farther forward without having your spindle hang off the edge. Very nice. More bubble wrap, more bubble wrap. There we go. This is the Y Carriage. This was that thing that took a whole lot of building for the Shiboko 2. Now one extrusion. Very nice. Hopefully this will stiffen up the machine a whole bunch. What do we got here? Oh, these looks like the end plates for the railings. Maybe. Yep, here's the end plates. Right there. Similar to the Shiboko 2. It's kind of a little chamfer. Looks like it's offset to one side now. And this appears to be, oh, this is going to be the motor mount for the Z-axis. Right there. The Z-axis on here is a belt drive. So this plate's going to attach to the top of the Z-slide. Your stepper motor is going to be behind it. And there's going to be a belt that runs in between the motor and the threaded rod. This must be the Z rail. Right there, just another bit of maker slide, anodized black. And oh wow, this is a bag of hardware. Alright, looking through here, you know, you got nut plates and screws and spacers and oh, yep, these are the new belt tensioners. Let's see. Here, this is one side of the belt tensioner, I think. Yeah, maybe it's both. No, it's both. So they grip the belt like they did before, but they actually get a screw and a nut that comes on this side that you can actually tighten them. You can pull them back towards the end plates. You know, on the Shiboko 2, I was using clamps and all. You know, those were frustrating. So hopefully these work a lot better. Excited about that. Looks like all of the. Oh, here's the V wheels right there. And these already have the washers in them. That is fantastic. My fingers still hurt from putting all the bearings, sorry, not washers, bearings in those V wheels, the Shiboko 2. There were so many of them. So I'm glad that that's already done. Same thing with the pulleys here, the pulley guides. Looks like it also has the bearings in them. And just sorted hardware. Alright, that is all of the parts that came in the kit. Looks like everything's here. Really haven't done an inventory of it, so I mean I could be missing something and I just never know about it. Just right off the bat, it was packaged very well. Everything was very, very protected. Lots of bubble wrap, everything's in individual baggies. They're all labeled with the name and the part number on it. I'm hoping that'll be referenced in the instructions. Overall, all the parts look very well made, very well assembled. I can tell right off the bat, this box, you know, besides the railings, compared to the Shiboko 2, there is a lot less pieces in this box alone. The plates look simpler. You know, it just doesn't look like there's as much to assemble, especially on that Z-axis carrier there. That's now just the one plate. A lot less space, a lot less bolts, a lot less hardware. So hopefully it goes together a little bit easier than the Shiboko 2. But I'm really excited about getting this thing together and seeing how it goes.